Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 75 of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough. And it is finally the end of winter year 2, so in this episode we will be doing day 29 and day 30 of winter. So let's do our normal winter morning routine. We'll go and get this log in the fire and of course give a flower to Potpourri. So let's go ahead and do that. Apologies if you can hear any background noise, someone is playing music very, very loud. There's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. So let's check the weather. And it is going to be snowy tomorrow. So to end off winter, we're going to have snow. Sounds about right. There's also a festival tomorrow. So let's check the news. It will soon be spring. Oh, that's the same thing. In spring, you'll be able to grow crops again. Let's plant lots of seeds to make up for winter. Yeah, we've heard that. So let's start day 29 officially. And again, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because we only have 2 days in this episode. So nothing in the post. We don't have the hothouse just yet, unfortunately, but we're going to grab the honey. And I think we're going to head straight into the chicken coop. Yes, we are. So a speed up here while we take care of the chickens. And I think we're going to save an egg for the Harvest Goddess because it's nice and sunny. Yes, we are. So next up we are going to go and give this egg to the Harvest Goddess. This will be the last time we're seeing her in winter. And off we go. I cannot believe that next episode will be the first episode of our final spring for this playthrough. It's a little bit bittersweet, but I'm very excited. There's still a lot of the playthrough left, of course. We're just checking the fence. We're going to fix some fence posts here. There's still a lot of the playthrough, of course. We still have to do all of year 3. But it's really bittersweet that it is slowly but surely coming to an end. And again, I'm not quite sure what we're going to replace it with yet. We do have another big playthrough happening at the moment, which is Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits. That's going to take a bit of time, so I don't know whether to replace it with a shorter playthrough. I'm not sure just yet, but we've got plenty of time to figure that out in any event. So we're going to keep the horse in because it's going to be snowing tomorrow, of course. Let's go for another big speed up where we take care of all of the animals. We're not too far off from having a full barn now. But we're still waiting on 2 births, of course. And we're not quite making the wool into yarn or the milk into cheese just yet. Again, because of the silly little restrictions I put on myself. But never mind. That was me just checking, and we are still shipping the milk and the wool as it is for now. So I have missed a couple of animals because I do count them all. So we are just going around now seeing who I missed. And if I can't find them, it means they've probably snuck outside. Yep, so we're going to go ahead and feed everybody, but I think the animal that we are missing has snuck outside. There we go. It'll be one of these. There we are. So take a bit of time getting the animals back in the barn there. But with that, that is all of our farm work done for the day. There is a birthday today, though, I believe. And it is Jeff's birthday. Unfortunately, the shop is closed, so we're going to have to try and find Jeff another way. But we need to head into the doctor's because we are going to buy Jeff some Turbo Jolt for his birthday. Imagine receiving medicine on your birthday, but that's what he wants. Sorry if you heard that noise there, I was just moving my notes. So with that, I think we do spend a bit of time looking for Jeff as well. Obviously, I do try and go into the shop, but we can't because it's a Sunday and it is locked. So again, I'm not entirely sure what we end up doing. I think I cut a part out because it's literally just looking for Jeff. I think we're going to check if he's at the inn. It's 10:30 in the morning, so I doubt he's going to be here. One never knows though. But no, Jeff is not here. So I do think I cut a bit of the episode out, but we'll see what happens. So I think we end up heading to the beach to see if he's on the beach, and spoiler alert, he isn't. But I think there's a little speed up while we do some fishing, I believe. I'll have to wait and see, but I think I end up doing a little bit of fishing. Obviously I do need to start getting the legendary fish as well, which is something we'll do in our final year. Hopefully we can complete that, we get the fish pictures. But yeah, Jeff isn't here, but I decided to do a little bit of fishing, so not too much I don't think. So a little bit of a speed up here while we do some fishing. So we didn't manage to catch too much, unfortunately. With that, we're going to head back. I think we got some rubbish, so we're going to pop that in the bin. Well, there's Jeff's wife, but no Jeff. So we got 3 bits of rubbish. Let's go ahead and pop them in. And I accidentally litter there, unfortunately. So I think I try and go to the church to sort that out, but I can't sort that out, unfortunately. It's not going to make too much of a difference anyway, but you can repent for littering. So Carter is not in the confessional box right now, so we can't do that. But I spend a bit of time talking to Carter while we're here. We obviously can't go into the confessional. But yeah, not really a big deal anyway. But we haven't seen too much of the confessional, so I thought it would be a funny thing in the episode, but it doesn't end up happening. So with that, I think we just stand outside the shop and wait for Jeff. So there's going to be a bit of a cutout here while we wait. It's 3:10 and we end up waiting till 4:40, but here he is. Let's go ahead and give him his present. What, for me? It's nice of you to remember my birthday. You're very welcome, Jeff. So with that, we are going to head back to the farm. And we do have a fish that we should probably ship as well, because we can't put the fish in the pond, with it being winter, of course. Oh, well, clearly I forgot to ship that fish. So that's something we might have to do in the morning. But with that, we are going to grab the dog. No, we're going to play ball for a little bit. No, we're not. We're going to grab the dog and head off to bed. I think I was having a little debate there. So let's move on to our final day of the episode, day 30, and our final day of winter. So here we are on day 30. Potpourri doesn't have anything new to say just yet. So for the last time, we're going to be putting some lumber into the fire. The last time this year anyway, because we do still have one more winter left to go. And of course, we'll give a flower to Potpourri. We won't give her the fish that's been sat in our pocket all night, eh? Let's check the weather. It should be nice and sunny tomorrow. I don't think we need to check the weather because it is a festival tomorrow. So yeah, we didn't actually need to do that. And we are also going to check the news. Of course, it is a festival today. It is the New Year's party today. This is the last day of the year. The mountain summit is a good place to be to greet the dawn of the new year. So with that, we're just going to check the calendar. Day 30 of winter, gather to ring in the new year at the summit of Mother's Hill tonight. And with that, we are going to head out. So let's check the mailbox. Nothing has come, as per usual. And what we're going to do first, well, we're going to go ahead and ship that fish. Going to grab the honey, and the hothouse has been built, so we do need to put some crops in at the hothouse. For the second time this winter, the hothouse has been built. The third time overall we've had that hothouse built, I think. So for now, we'll take care of the chickens. And we don't need to save an egg for the Harvest Goddess because A, it's snowing, and B, it is a festival day. So no egg for the Harvest Goddess today. I think we'll probably head back to the house and grab some seeds for the hothouse. Yeah. And I'm not too sure what we have in, so let's have a look. And again, I'll probably speed this bit up. So I assume we'll be grabbing strawberry seeds, pumpkin seeds and spinach seeds. Yep. So with that, let's head to the hothouse, and of course there'll be another speed up planting the crops. Again, I hope you guys don't mind the speed ups, but I think you're used to them by now, eh? So let's see what we end up doing. We're going to plant 2 lots. No, we're going to plant... Eh? I don't know what we planted. I think 2 lots of strawberries, I think. Now we're going to go back and sort out our inventory again. Again, another little speed up. And out we go. So we do need to bring the dog ball back into the house. It's come out of the house again for some reason. That's because the hothouse has been built. For some reason it kicks the dog ball outside. Don't ask, I don't know. And back out we go. So next up we have to go and see the horse. Nope, we're going to fix the fence. So let's go ahead and do that. Is it just the 1 fence post? No, 2 fence posts. It seems like all we end up doing is fixing the fence, but there is going to be some developments with the farm. Not in this episode though. So let's go ahead and say hello to Binky. Of course, staying in the barn for now. And a big speed up, of course, while we take care of the cows and the sheep. Moo is due in 2 more days. So we'll probably see that next episode. And again, we're just going around saying hello to everybody. Fluffy's due in 4 more days. Oh, sorry if you just heard my stomach there. So with that, let's feed everybody. And this is the last thing we have to do before the festival. So let's head over to Mother's Hill. It's only 8:30 in the morning, of course. But I think we don't end up doing anything but the festival today. So I think I head up to Mother's Hill and then, I'm walking into the wall there, and skip until midnight. We might end up doing something else, but I don't think we do. Oh no, are we going to be chopping? Never mind, we're chopping some wood. I'll say hello to Gots while we're here as well. So let's chop up some wood. Of course, I've sped that bit up as well. And with that, there's nothing left this episode but the New Year's Day festivities. Again, it's 10 in the morning. I think we skipped to 12. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching now, because I don't like to talk too much during the festivals. So I hope you enjoy the festival, the last part of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. It really does mean a lot. just stick around for the festival if you would like to. And until next week, bye, Embers. Again, there's about a minute left for the festival, but I'm saying bye now, because I don't like to talk too much during them. So, once again, see you next week and enjoy the rest of the festival. Bye, Embers.